This is Talk Business and Politics with Roby Brock.
Welcome to today's Talk Business and Politics Daily. I'm Roby Brock. We appreciate you tuning in. Joined now by Adam Mitchell. He is the newly named president of Citizens Bank. Glad to have you with us.
Thank you, Roby.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
How does it feel to be a newly named president of a bank? That's a pretty good feeling, I would think.
It is a good feeling. It's an honor. And, you know, it's been a wild first week. I've been hitting the roads, but seeing a lot of our great people and team. We have just a lot of really wonderful associates and looking forward to being part of the Citizens Bank family.
You got about 20 years banking experience under your belt right there. A lot of it was Simmons Bank. What made you jump to Citizens Bank there? What was the appeal of a Citizens Bank?
Well, obviously the opportunity to be president of the bank, to lead a team, but also get to also be part of a community bank that's growing within the state, that's investing in technology, wants to be innovative, but also bridge that between innovation and customer service, and leading a really talented team and trying to get out of the way to help them be successful.
I want to come back to technology in a second, but you used the phrase community bank, and it's one that comes up a whole lot. How do we define a community bank these days? Is it a size? Is it a geography? Is it just what we want a community bank to be like and feel like and sound like?
Yeah, I would say it's more of a definition. When you say a community bank, how do you deliver that? There's not necessarily a size. We have some great banks, including the one I came from, that are great community banks. But you know, it's really about delivering products and services down at the local level. And you know, every community still needs a bank. And how you deliver that and not have a big bank appeal, you know, where you're dealing with a person one-on-one, you're taking care of them, you're taking care of all their services, you take care of their family, you're knowing about their dogs, their aunts, their uncles, you know, the whole relationship development of a community bank. And then last but not least, just giving back to the community. You know, you start taking banks out of the communities in Arkansas and the South, I mean, it really hurts those communities. So, you know, our job is to be a good corporate citizen in the community, to be there to help people.
I'm not gonna make sure that you get all of these, but give me a little bit of the footprint of Citizens around the state of Arkansas.
Okay, so you start off in our headquarters in Batesville, North Central. So you go up there, and we hit the in Bowdoin area to Mountain View, Cave City, come on down a ways, and then you go down to hit Hot Springs, Arkadelphia, Monticello, then South Arkansas, Hamburg, cross it, Portland, and then you go up to Northwest Arkansas will be Fayetteville, Rogers, and Springdale. And then I'm now
and then
in
you're in Little Rock.
That's
so
right.
Would there be a bigger Little Rock presence? I would assume
That's
if you're going
the
to be
plan,
here,
yes.
that would be the plan.
That is, yes.
So talk a little bit about growth strategy for me. Where and how will Citizens, obviously without revealing, you know, company secrets, but
right.
I mean, what's the plan for the next 5-10 years?
Well, the plan is, you know, we have a very strong balance sheet and capital levels, and so the plan really is to stick to our community banking philosophy, but add innovation technology to that, and do things a little differently. So, you know, I feel like as customers, you need all service. You need one-on-one personal touch, but you also need mobile banking, those type of things. So our idea is to be more nimble, to deliver to the market new products and services that are a little bit different than other community banks around our geography, but grow in a measured pace. Obviously, keeping asset quality and capital our #1 priorities, but grow with talent and spend a lot of energy on people and technology.
Tell me a little bit about technology, because that is a challenge for smaller banks. Bigger banks, obviously, bigger platforms, bigger opportunity. Plus, when you look at how younger generations now, particularly millennials, interface with their financial experience here. I've got a 23-year-old son. He got a $5,000 small business loan on something on his phone for a little enterprise that he wanted to start up in Texas.
Right.
Didn't go to the bank for that.
Right.
What's the challenge there for you guys?
The challenge is there's no barriers to entry right now. So yeah, these fintech companies are coming in who can do payment systems and so forth that banks have to evolve into that. But you can't be one size fits all. You need to have those channels available. And I always say, even the millennials to the Gen X, the baby boomers, they want to know where a person is, always in that channel. And I think our key niche is making sure you go to mobile banking to a branch, you have the same experience. But obviously, where people are going, millennials are still coming to branches, you know, but they're wanting advice, not just open accounts. They want to know how to deal with their financial plan. They're very smart about their retirement. They want to know how to plan for that. you know, how we get to that is where we're going to be fitting in that niche to be an advice and counselor for them, not just open a checking account and say, good, see you later.
Yeah.
You know?
The barriers for entry, though, in terms of technology for smaller banks and community banks, though, that has come down significantly from where it used to be. The investment does not that it's not significant, but it doesn't have to be as big as it once was.
No, I mean, you look across the national geography, I mean, you have $100 million banks who are partnering with fintech companies and adding new payment systems to their arsenal. So there's not as much capital that's outlay anymore to get involved in technology. You just got to do it the right way.
All right. He's Adam Mitchell. He's the newly named president of Citizens Bank. Congratulations to you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Covering you and what you guys have going on for the next couple of years.
All right. Thank you, Roby.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for tuning in. That's all for today's program. We'll see you next time.
Arkansas Electric Cooperative Corporation provides electric energy across 2/3 of Arkansas. This is an exciting time in our energy history, with incredible progress being made in renewable energy and storage technologies. As our energy portfolio continues to diversify, we'll maintain an all-the-above strategy to provide reliable and affordable electricity. Ever since the first light bulbs were placed in our members' homes, the electric cooperatives have been the solutions provider for our members, and we want to continue that well into the future.
Each day, the promise of our nation begins again. Arkansas and America, moving forward. I help make that promise a reality. It's not for everyone, but people everywhere depend on us.
Oh, I love you too, sweetie.
Trucking delivers, or everything stops. And that's what drives me.